I don't feel like I have the right to say, no, you shouldn't be doing that, you should be doing this, because I've not had to live with the feeling inside my head like, oh my God, I am not a girl. I don't feel like a girl at all, but I have to wear skirts, I have to do that kind of thing.
And for prisons, the way I think of it is that if a trans woman, if a trans woman was in a male prison, they'd get like beaten up and just destroyed way more than if a trans woman was in a female prison. They're way more in danger in a male prison than they are in a female prison, and there's no, I mean, at least from the data that I've seen, there's no link tying that trans women are anyway more dangerous than other women.
So when you say trans women, do you mean people?
Trans women is someone who is assigned male at birth and then transitions to become a woman.
So in terms of solutions, and in terms of the idea that as long as live and let live, and as long as we're helping people and they're safer and the progressive model of living how you want to live, there's no negative consequences. In terms of, if I was to say that last year there was 120 trans, I'm trying to get my vocab right here, trans women.
Yeah.
So men, biological,
who
transitioned to become a woman, 50% of them were sex offenders. What would you say to that?
I probably wouldn't believe you. But maybe that's also the way I think. That's probably also, I don't know, the way I've been educated and stuff. Sure. I'd like to see that data. I'd like to see that study. I don't know if I can believe you, but
sure,
that's a shocking number if it is true.
But even hypothetically, regardless of whether it's true or not, I'm not going to ruin it by saying whether it is or not, because independent thought. But hypothetically, would that change your, because you've been compelling, would that change your line of argument on anything that you've mentioned? If that data were true.
If that data were completely true, I think that would change. I'd have to rethink some of my ideas.
Biological predators who are now women in women's safe spaces, women areas.
I mean, yeah, that probably would change my ideas slightly.